Thank you. Thank you, thank you. This is about baseball. Baseball is really different. Baseball is the only major sport that is not symmetrical. Can't watch it in the mirror. Most of the sports, you can watch them in the mirror. They're symmetrical. Baseball, when the guy hits the ball, he runs to third base. Doesn't make a lot of sense, counterintuitive, spoils the game. But baseball is different in a lot of ways. In most sports, you score points. In baseball, you score runs. Most sports, the ball or object is put in play by the offensive team. In baseball, the defense puts the ball in play, and only the defense is allowed to touch the ball. In fact, in baseball, if an offensive player touches the ball intentionally, he's out. Sometimes unintentionally, he's out. In most sports with a ball, the ball is used to score. Without the ball, you cannot score. In baseball, you don't score with the ball prevents you from scoring. In most sports, the team is run by a coach. Baseball, the team is run by a manager. And only in baseball does the manager or coach wear the same uniform the players do. If you had ever seen John Madden in his Oakland Raiders football uniform, you would know the reason for this custom. Now, I've mentioned football as well. Football and baseball overlap at this time of the year. It's the best time of the year for sports fans. You get to watch both sports about 4 or 5 or 6 weeks in a row. And baseball and football are the two most popular team spectator sports. And as such, in this country, wouldn't you think they might tell us a little about ourselves? Tell us about our values and maybe how those values have changed over the last 150 years. For that reason, I enjoy comparing baseball and football. Baseball is a 19th century pastoral game. Football is a 20th century technological struggle. Baseball is played on a diamond, in a park, the baseball park. Football is played on a gridiron in a stadium, sometimes called Soldier Field or War Memorial Stadium. Baseball begins in the spring, the season of new life. Football begins in the fall when everything is dying. In football, you wear a helmet. In baseball, you wear a cap. Football is concerned with downs. What down is it? How many downs do we have? Baseball is concerned with ups. Who's up? Are you up? I'm not up. He's up. In football, you receive a penalty. In baseball, you make an error. Whoops. In football, the specialist comes in to kick something. In baseball, the specialist comes in to relieve somebody. Football has hitting, clipping, spearing, piling on, personal fouls, late hitting, and unnecessary roughness. Baseball has the sacrifice. Football is played in any kind of weather. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, fog. Can't see the game, don't know if there is a game going on. Mud on the field, can't read the uniforms, can't read the yard markers. The struggle will continue. In baseball, if it rains, we don't go out to play. I can't come out. It's raining out. Baseball has the 7th inning stretch. Football has the 2-minute warning. Baseball has no time limit. We don't know when it's going to end. We might have extra innings. Football is rigidly timed, and it will end even if we have to go to sudden death. In baseball, I'm sorry, I'm screwing this up now. In baseball, there's a kind of a picnic feeling in the stands during the game. Emotions may run high or low, but it's not that unpleasant. In football, during the game in the stands, you can be sure that at least 27 times you are perfectly capable of taking the life of a fellow human being. And finally, the objectives of the two games are completely different. In football, the object is for the quarterback, otherwise known as the field general, to be on target with his aerial assault, riddling the defense by hitting his receivers with deadly accuracy in spite of the blitz, even if he has to use the shotgun. With short bullet passes and long bombs, he marches his troops into enemy territory, balancing this aerial assault with a sustained ground attack that punches holes in the forward wall of the enemy's defensive line. In baseball, the object is to go home. alone. And to be safe. I hope I'll be safe at home. Safe at home. Thank you. Thank you.
George Carlin!
All right. All right, you can have that. How are you doing?
Great job. Very funny as always.
Well, I know that thing better than that.
No,
get
that's
nervous.
great. That gives me confidence because I go, what George did. So
I've done about 130 of these shows, and you still get that really tight feeling. You know, it's weird.
Now, you still get nervous?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing if you don't.
No, but see, that's what makes you good. That's why.
Yeah.
See, I see so many guys. You know, they just kind of do the same thing. You always have new things. You get new ideas.
You want to get it just right. Well, that baseball thing's been around a while for me, but I have improved it. About every 10 years or so, I find a couple more comparisons to put in. There's one more that doesn't fit in there anyway. But in football, they have marching music. The music is martial, and it's marches, and it's military. And in baseball, Take Me Out to the Ball Game is a waltz. So they're trying to tell us something, I think.
How you doing? You feeling good?
Doing
you look
great.
good.
Feeling great. Had a little bout of anthrax. I'm over that. That's good.
The anthrax, boy, that is a killer. You get that 2-day anthrax.
I know it, yeah. Amoebic dysentery, that's gone. And that Ebola, I hope I don't get that again.
Oh, no, that's good.
That hangs on.
That'll screw you up good.
But I had, they did have found a spot on my lung.
Oh.
Yeah, fortunately for me, it was teriyaki sauce.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you know what the doctor said? Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Yeah.
You know what?
And I stopped into the commissary, speaking of food. I love that commissary.
Yeah, very good.
It's changed a lot since Johnny was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the sweet and sour bat groin, which I love.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And what I have the penguin cacciatore, because I like that Italian food a lot.
The penguin.
And wound up with a nice dessert koala flambe.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little bear from Australia. He's on fire, but they put powdered sugar on. That's kind of nice.
Well, that's from our endangered species menu.
That's right. That's right.
Now, how about Halloween? What are you doing for Halloween?
Looking forward to Halloween. Yeah. Well, this year I'm dressing up as a man from Pittsburgh. Isn't that good?
Really? Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Just, you know, the suit, the shoes, the pants, the whole thing. Yeah, just going to do that. We do look forward to it at our house. We're kind of health conscious.
Really?
We don't give them candy, you know. We bend them over, give them a B12 shot.
B12 shot, yeah.
B12 shot. Couple of bottles of echinacea, send them on. We were going to do colonic irrigation, but
colonic
the parents
irrigation.
Parents didn't like it.
I think you need a note from the parents.
I think you do. There was one scrawny kid last year. Looked like he really needed the candy, you know. So we compromised a little bit. We didn't give him a bag full of treats, though. We put him on an intravenous Tootsie Roll drip, liquid Tootsie Roll. And he perked right up. He was
do the
fine.
trick. Yeah,
just move right along.
Now, how about the earthquake? How did you fare? I know you're...
Well, I love earthquakes. I just love them.
Really?
I just think they're great. Yeah. To me, it's a big amusement park ride. I just think, you know what's great about them? You have no control at all. So you might as well just hang on and enjoy it, you know? I love it to see a dresser moving across the room under its own power. I like it. And I'm not like, there's a lot of chicken-hearted people out here. You hear them the next day in Starbucks, you know, did you feel it? Yeah, I felt that. I stood in the doorway, you know, and they don't know. I mean, what do they get? 6.8, 7 points. And you know what these people need out here? A 15.
A 15? Yeah, you think so? Yeah.
Good, solid 15. Yeah. That would shake the lethargy out of some of these beach people.
Really? Yeah, get them moving a little bit.
So I enjoy them. I don't mind. If I die, I die. That's the way it goes. It's entertainment.
Now, I want to talk about this. Now,
I do, too. I want to mention something specific.
No, this is great. This is because, you know, this is sort of... This one here, the Class Clown, is the one that got me... I used to memorize this.
You told me some of that.
I used to memorize. I used to do your act in my head, and then I would add my own jokes on the end. So when I got to the stage, I would be offside doing yours, and then I would try to time it. The guy would introduce me, and then I could do mine right at the tag of yours.
That's great.
And that's how a lot of... I know more comics learned the business or got into the business because of you.
Well, thank you. I own all those masters now, so I put that package together myself. I just want to show one of the inside ones so I can see that it's actually the original artwork. I just think it looks great. You know, miniatures is so great, but the little albums each have their own original artwork, and it just looks wonderful. So anyway, that's my box set.
It's great. It's a great CD. Now, what else is going on? You have other projects?
A lot of projects. Busy as a dyke in a hardware store, you know?
Really?
Man. Working all the time. Yeah.
Like in a hardware store. Well, I imagine that's pretty busy.
Oh, yeah. Moving. Constantly on the move.
Yeah, constantly on the move, I see our sensor on the move now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Long as the studio enjoys it, that's all I care.
That's
well, George... Go ahead. You can kiss me off. I don't mind.
No, I'm not going to kiss you off.
No, I don't care.
Do you have one more?
Yeah, well, no, I just was going to say that we were doing an all-white version of the Jeffersons.
Really?
Yeah. Beyond next
That's
year.
the way you make it on network TV
That's
now.
how you do it.
Yeah.
Something new, something different.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Judge Carlin.